essentially is what you hold up and you say, out of 10, you've got 8 or 9 or 3.
Yes.
What do those scorecards look like around the continent? And let's look at women, peace and security. Noting that one of the longest running conflicts on the globe is currently alive just here in Sudan. Alive, active conflict. The longest running conflict on the globe is active in Sudan.
Right.
Conflict issue. Peace, we have these spur-ups every now and then. I'm interested, women. What are we talking about? Women in government, equal access for women. Are we looking at equal pay? There are developed countries who are still arguing about equal pay for women, whereby some say that, you get 60 cents on the dollar between men and women as compared to a man gets $1, a woman gets 60 cents. So those conversations are still very active. So I'm very curious as to what those scorecards say when you get the scorecard and you look at it and you say, oh my, exceeding, approaching expectations. What do the scorecards look like?
Yeah, I must say, in fact, with time, and this is also the positive side, there have been progress in terms of the scorecards, because the scorecards have different colors. You have the yellow, you have the green, you have the yellow, you have the red. The red is like an alert that things are not well in terms of those indicators. So, but with time, because it's like also has created kind of a competition or peer review that everyone doesn't want to appear on the red card. So this has made also countries really improve in terms of delivery. We, of course, I must say equal pay is not part of our scorecard because what we are looking into is, one, the women leadership in the peace processes. But two, we look into the mediation, how women are involved in mediation. But three, we are looking into how these national action plans are financed, because this is very critical. You can have this plan on paper, they look well, but they are not financed, and therefore they're not very, implemented. But four, we look into the inclusivity that these plans, they include, of course, women, the youth, the vulnerable, the grassroots organization, the civil society. So this is where we measure. But what you have raised is also important in terms of women empowerment. Women empowerment, it could be through, of course, being employed, but empowered to run their business. Women are also good as entrepreneurs. They are innovators. So the issue of equal pay, while maybe could still be a problem, but it's not as a problem as it were. Because we have seen most of the rules and regulations, of course, in the formal sector, they do not discriminate between payment. If you are, for example, you are here and this spice and sugar and everything is nice. So I don't know if you have different payment system between you and Dennis. At least those ones have been minimized. But then, and we find also the women also mostly in the informal sector. So it's even difficult also to track and see whether there is uniform kind of payment or benefits, compensations. But also, if these are also not addressed, there could also be source of conflicts in workplaces, in the communities, in the societies. So it cannot be ignored. But I must say, of course, in our indicators, this is not one of the things that comes at the top.
Right.
We are just looking at the environment, that there's conducive environment. We are looking in terms of the issues of the violence, sexual gender-based violence, if there's conflict-related violence, how is it tackled, how has it increased, has it reduced, what kind of interventions are made. So